Over the past few days, we have all been focused on the tragedies that are taking place in the nation of Japan. We are all aware of the 8.9 magnitude earthquake, the 500-mile-an-hour, 4-story high tsunami, and now the impending nuclear crisis. And our hearts go out to the nation of Japan and its citizens. Our hearts go out to the families and friends of the thousands who have died and the tens of thousands who are missing and the hundreds of thousands who have been evacuated and the hundreds of thousands who have lost their homes, their possessions, and their livelihoods. With all of the tragic news, there have been moments of hope, moments perhaps of miracles. 60-year-old Hiromitsu Shinkawa survived 2 days at sea by clinging to the roof of his house. He was discovered 10 miles from the Japanese coast and rescued. On March 15th, soldiers going door to door and pulling bodies from homes flattened by the earthquake and tsunami found a baby girl in a pink woolen bear suit in the wreckage and returned her to her parents, from whose arms she had been snatched by the tsunami and to who themselves had been rescued. We got word that the 9 mission co-workers from the Presbyterian Church USA in Japan are all safe and are seeking to lend their support as they minister to those around them. We all pray for those people in Japan, and we also are invited to contribute to ameliorating this disaster in the lives of many by sending money. The immediate things that are needed in any disaster are food and drinking water, medical attention, and a place to stay. And those things can be had by sending money and helping. There are several ways that we can send money. My suggestion is that you send money marked for Presbyterian Disaster Assistance Japan, and if you can remember the numerical designation, it is DR 000148. Send that through the Presbytery, and we will forward it immediately to Louisville, where 95% of it will be used in direct aid to the victims of these tragedies, and the other 5% to cover the costs of supporting the delivery and the processing of these gifts. Another way that you can help is to give generously to One Great Hour of Sharing. That's the Presbyterian Church USA's Easter offering. And that money is also used in these disasters such as those in Japan. In Japan, the Presbyterian Church USA works with partner denominations in the ecumenical setting and also with Church World Service. Mr. Kinomo, a staff member with Church World Service, has said contributions from partners and supporters will be used to fill critical gaps in meeting basic needs of victims in and around evacuation sites. As we remember in prayer the citizens of Japan, particularly those immediately affected by the earthquake, the tsunami, and nuclear radiation, we also remember those on our own West Coast whose livelihoods and whose welfare have taken serious hits as a result of the tsunami as it approached our west coast. It's so easy to forget the few that have been just as devastated as the many. But let us remember all of them in these days as we come forward to Easter. Thank you.